Alright, so today I'll be talking about effective writing in the workplace. So, effective writing is going to be present in every single workplace. Whether you're trying to write a simple email or develop a manual for your business's product, effective writing is an essential skill in all types of work environments. Today, I'll be discussing the benefits of effective writing, the writing process, rhetorical analysis, principles of professional writing, building an effective writing process paragraph, and how to compel your audience. So first, I'll be talking about the benefits of an effective writing process in the workplace. Having an effective writing process can earn you respect. An effective writing process will show others that you are professional and serious. Any piece of writing that is not concise and grammatically correct will never really be a good look for you. Following the writing process will guarantee that your writing will be better than others that don't. Also, an effective writing process will allow you to easily communicate to others. Concise writing simplifies complicated writing so that others can easily understand the message at hand. As a result, people will look at your writing as a measure of intellectual capability. Next, I'll be talking about the writing process. There are 4 steps in the writing process, first being the approach step. In this step, this is the step that allows the author to generate ideas and have ideas kind of come together as one. A huge part of this step is outlining. And usually when you outline, you think, okay, start in front of the computer, start typing away, when really you're going to want to do most of your thinking away from the computer. You're going to want to go for a walk, do something that allows your brain to think clearly, and then come back to the computer screen just so you can have those ideas be there ready to go. You don't have to think and just kind of waste time in front of the computer. So after step 1 is step 2, which is the drafting step. This is an important part of the process, but it's very small. Basically, you're going to write as quickly as your fingers can go. Like I said, come back from a walk or whatever you're doing, and then just have all your ideas ready to go so you can just type away. Third step is the revision step. And this step is pretty gnarly. You're gonna have to be ruthless. You're going to have to be okay with deleting big paragraphs. You're going to have to completely read your document and decide what places in your document could be stronger. You're going to have to be real with yourself. It's probably the hardest part of the writing process. The last step is the editing stage. And this stage is basically just kind of smoothing out your document, dealing with errors with punctuation, grammar, etc. Overall, if you have a quality process, you should come out with a quality document. Next, I'll be talking about the explanation of rhetorical analysis. In rhetorical analysis, you're going to have 3 components, 3 different paragraphs: audience, content, and goals. Basically, you're going to want to have each separate just so you can articulate your ideas and just pay attention to each separately because they all contribute a lot to the piece of writing you're doing. Next, I'll be talking about the principles of professional writing. Professional writing will ensure clear communication. If a piece of text is unorganized and poorly written due to a weak writing process, others might have trouble interpreting that message. To ensure that clarity is achieved, a writer must always pay attention to the audience, for each audience will have different knowledge of this topic. Rhetorical analysis. Also, professional writing will separate an average worker from the beyond average worker. An effective writing process will show other employees An effective writing process will show an employee's writing, whether it's a simple email or a resume. A document filled with grammatical errors will never make a good impression on whoever's reading it. Following the writing process will guarantee that your writing will be better than others that don't follow it. Last, professional writing will lead to not only clear but concise messages. The phrase, "time is money," is very applicable in the workplace. The ability to communicate information in a clear and concise fashion is key to employers. Concise writing simplifies complicated writing so that others can easily understand the message at hand. As a result, people will use concision as a measure of intellectual capability. Next, I'll be talking about how to build an effective paragraph. Basically, you're going to have to build your paragraph around one central idea. You're going to want to have this one central idea in the first sentence of your paragraph, then have all your other sentences in this paragraph somehow relate back to that one sentence. And there's a variety of different techniques you can do to build an effective paragraph. First is have consistent subjects. Every sentence must use the same subject, and you can use different pronouns and synonyms to help avoid repetition. Also, you can use chaining, which means every sentence begins with a known subject and ends with new information. And then every following sentence will begin with the last sentence's new information. Also, you could foreshadow your subject. This is just so the audience can kind of visualize and anticipate its appearance. Next, I'll be talking about how to compel an audience. You're going to want to create a handout that is easy to read and follow. You're going to have specific sentences that will relate an audience to whatever you're talking about. You want to be organizing your writing process. This is key. You want to go from one idea to the next in a very clear way. Last, you're going to want to end the document on an inspiring note, kind of like a call to action when writing an essay. Other things I've learned in this course, one thing I've learned in this course, besides all that, is to not really be afraid to make mistakes. In high school, I was really insecure about my writing. I was not used to constructive criticism and having my rough drafts marked up with red. I thought it was very terrifying, and it kind of made me feel like my writing wasn't strong. But this course, having all the informal assignments to do before formal assignments, I thought that was really nice because it gave me time to realize my mistakes and you to give me feedback on my mistakes and just kind of accept that it's okay to make mistakes. You know, it was kind of hard to realize that earlier on, but that's basically what I've gotten out of this course. So overall, we discussed the benefits of effective writing, the writing process, rhetorical analysis, principles of professional writing, building an effective paragraph, and how to compel your audience. So overall, effective writing doesn't just have an impact on you in the workplace, but in general, it has an impact on your overall life, which is huge. In general, you are going to be more efficient. People are going to look at you with more respect, and overall, you're just going to be a better person. And that's the end of my presentation. Thank you.